The captain is crying.
Yeah.
He's waiting for us.
He is.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me say thank you very much for coming to Captain's Bridge and showing your interest. And I'd like to say that the name of this ship, although we call it Viking Lomonosov, is Mikhail Lomonosov. Yeah, that's a little bit old-fashioned name. Mikhail Lomonosov is the Russian 18th century scholar. Yeah, and as far as the ship was used during the Soviet Union as well, it's a special type of vessel that is designed for the rivers and seas as well. That's why we follow all the international regulations concerning the safety of the navigation. For example, I just told my group today why the way from Yalta to Odessa is so long. Of course, we could have that shortcut crossing the Black Sea, but this is the boat with the flat bottom that doesn't have the triangular keel like the big ships have, for example, and that's why we're required only at a distance of 10 miles zone parallel to the seashore. We are observed by so many coastal stations, and that's why we drive or sail, yes, all around the seashore, and we arrive in Odessa only in the morning. If the wave is expected to be higher than 5 meters, which is about 17 feet high, the ship is not allowed at sea. Usually, there are the heavy storms in the Black Sea in autumn, in October. If you have a look at the device which is above the door behind you, this is not the clock. This is the device that is called the sea rolling indicator. At the moment, this is almost zero. It is really expected to be higher than 5 meters. The ship stays in the port, and the passengers travel by buses. Yeah. Also, because of the bottom, that flat bottom of the ship, well, we have the required depth, minimum depth under the keel. Well, you see, especially sailing up and down the river, the navigators are just crawling. Sometimes they crawl at the places where the depth under the keel in the Dnieper River is only about 3 meters, which is about 10 feet. If you have a look at this one, this is called the echo sounder. At the moment, the depth under the keel is a little bit more than 81 meters, which is about 250 feet. So the ship has 3 engines, 1, 2, 3, approximately 1,000 brake horsepower each. The maximum speed, for this very ship is about 14 knots, which is about 25 kilometers an hour, but they never have it maximum because the higher the speed is, the higher the vibration. Lights on the captain's bridge are strictly prohibited at night because our ship is any ship, not only our. Any ship is identified by 2 lights. That's the green light on the starboard side, and that's the red light on the port side. Otherwise, if the captain's bridge is illuminated, we can be recognized by the rest of the ships within their visible distance, not as a ship, but as a navigational obstacle, which is prohibited. Well, even the shape of the ceiling, this is not just the decoration. The flat ceiling usually reflects the lights from some buttons, from some device, and so on. So this is done on purpose in order to avoid the light reflection. We are welcomed by the captain, who is keeping his watch 24 hours a day. Yes, he is responsible for all of those complicated maneuvers, and also the ship, the regular shift of the navigator on watch. Then the helmsman, specially trained for this, but there is the 3rd person in the same ship. Well, he is walking all around during 4 hours of his ship. This is another sailor who is responsible for the firefighting protection. Anyway, the captain's bridge, this is the heart of the ship as the global positioning system. This is directly connected to the satellite, and out of curiosity, when you're at home, in your Google page, for example, you can type marinetraffic.com. The other page is the type of the vessel, passenger vessel, Mikhail Lomonosov, and the next page will be the chart and the ship's course, the speed, the number of passengers, even the picture of the ship. Yeah, just in case if the GPS is on, you can take any information about any type of the ship. So from the satellite. We're not required to have pilot on board and see, although they know it perfectly well, we take pilot on board. Both sides of the captain's bridge, 1, 2, there are thrusters, so another remote control unit.
That's a really good picture of the map room.